Great Big C, Kink Live at the Bing Lounge. Thank you guys for taking the time to come in.
That was awesome.
That was excellent.
I know. I didn't have to do the editing. Sean did. I'll give him a round of applause. Sean McCann. That's what he is.
You know, I wanted to burp right from the beginning verse of that song.
I could hear the tension, and it brought the love to the song. It was.
The tension was all about, don't burp now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you pulled it off.
Still holding it in.
Still holding it in. Well, feel free if you need to. Yeah, let it out. Let it out.
You're amongst friends.
Rare back.
Okay, in a bit.
So 5-part harmonies, that's pretty nice. You don't see that and hear that every day.
It's totally by accident.
How so?
I don't know. I just sing some stuff that.
And you guys
our
just
ranges
follow
are all
along.
so small, yet luckily so different that it just falls together. No, we sort of started doing that in the beginning because, sort of by accident, because we discovered that myself and Sean and Bob, our vocal ranges are so different that it just sort of fell naturally. And then when Murray joined the band, Murray came from another really successful kind of, well, I shouldn't say a cappella band, but a band that had spent lots of time thinking long and hard about how to stack harmonies and stuff. So we learned a lot from Murray. And then only recently we discovered that Chris can actually sing even higher than Sean at times. So here we are, 5-part harmony. Who knew?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicks dig it.
Huge commercial upside too. You know, huge market out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It tops the charts all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
We all know that.
We're the Celtic Backstreet Boys of our day.
So you're Canadian.
Yes, oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's Newfoundland. Is that how you're?
That's right. Understand Newfoundland, well done.
Yeah.
The rhymes don't understand. That's what we always
Okay.
say.
Just want to make that clear. So you're getting ready to celebrate your 18th year as a band, which is quite a milestone. The new album is called Safe Upon the Shore. It's probably one of the smaller audiences that you've played to in a while, because you played at pretty big places.
No. This we
No?
we
You do
usually
this regularly?
will be it. Yeah. In my mind, it's always Madison Square Garden, man. It's always Madison Square Garden. No, thanks everybody for coming out at 2:00 in the afternoon on a whatever day of the week it is right now. And,
But you do play pretty big venues in Canada, don't you?
yeah, I feel around. It's grown in different places, in different ways and times, and we've played a lot in some of the cities in Canada, so it's been built up to a few thousand here and there. And
Yeah.
like here in Portland, we'll play the Aladdin Theatre tomorrow night, and it always does well for us. And
Nice.
it's all good. It's great, man.
Okay, so the 18-year thing, I was checking this out, and I was thinking, the Beatles only lasted about 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, they weren't so hot.
Not so good. And you guys don't seem to be ready to go anywhere yet, so what's the secret of being together for 18 years and making it all work?
We're just a little bit slower than the Beatles. It's taken us.
They did 210
taking us.
songs
Yeah,
in
they did a
6
lot of
years.
songs in
Yeah.
6 years. So once we get that much quality work done, we'll probably think about slowing down.
Then you'll think about breaking up, yeah.
Yeah.
So is there any secret? You just kind of get along, and
I mean,
how do you keep it fresh?
I don't know. I mean, some days it doesn't feel fresh, and some days it feels brand new. And I think it's simpler than that. It's simpler than, and sometimes more practical than any of that. It's just a real strong desire to want to do this for a living, not for a summer or not for a block of time, but to be somebody who plays in a band for your lifetime.
Right.
That's a it's hard sometimes, and but other times it's kind of like the mothership, you know. It's where you feel the most safe and you're the most comfortable and all that. But it's really born out of a desire to do this for a lifetime, and that's as simple as that.
Well, and then the motivation's in the right place. Then it's not like you got into this to be rock stars or something.
No, we figured.
It's also a really strong drink you can take.
Yeah. Dentists don't get free beer. No, it is. It would be funny if we look back on it, if we thought of, let's try to be rock stars and make tons of money. I know how we'll do it. Let's sing shanties. And how poorly advised were we?
Wailing songs, yeah. So your process as far as writing, do you write together, or do you each bring your own things to a new project? How does that work for you?
It changes every time. The bulk of it we did this time, we did in a little songwriter seminar that we did over on the West Coast of Newfoundland. Bob will tell you about it. Because he was the most sober when we were there.
The idea is that, we each of us write alone, and we've written collectively, but we also wanted to embrace other ideas and other writers. And I think after 18 years, we could sort of knew which ideas were going to come forth from each other. So, to change the pattern and to mix it all up, we brought in a bunch of other writers and just sort of worked in different combinations. And, it was actually very fortuitous. We ended up getting a lot of songs out of it. And then really, it was just more of an exercise in creativity at the start. But by the end of it, we had most of the album done.
Okay. Very good. The new album is called Safe Upon the Shore. I'd love to hear some more. This is Great Big Sea, Kink Live at the Bing Lounge.